Hi, I'm Jim.
I'm Brenda,
We're Hardiness Approach.
and we're in Spain.
Actually, Mallorca.
Mallorca is an island, and the first thing I want to do is to tell you how incredible it is. And the second thing, because I want to do this right up front. So the water here has apparently a lot of minerals in it. So your hair is,
If you wash it.
when you wash it, is like, it feels like this mat. And I've never had so many rats, so I wear it back, or I wear it down, and it just goes and does what it wants to do. And everybody's in Spain is like that. So
You won't be out of place.
yeah, it's just like, okay. So anyway, that's one thing I wanted to let you know, that I'm weird looking here, but that's okay. I like the free spirit thing. I've embraced it. Somehow your hair is always wonderful. So
What I'd like to talk about a little bit, I've mentioned a few times anxiety, and going on vacation is a good cure for anxiety. Although for us in the past, there's maybe been a little bit of, I'm not sure what word to use, but anxiety was included with the going on vacation, because we had to drive to get there, or whatever. There were things we had to take care of, and it was almost like just moving our busyness from home to a different location. We are here for 2 weeks, and
we've been here 9 days right now.
9 days. So it gives us plenty of time to do a lot, which means we don't have to hustle to do anything. Plus, this is not like the optimal time of year in some ways to be here. Well, yeah, the tourist season is just starting, because it tends to be a little chilly. I mean, we've not topped
Sweater.
20 degrees Celsius, which is...
Today we're 62.
Yeah, we're 62 degrees today. So it's been overcast, a little bit of rain here and there, and then wind. And with that, you got to dress for it, and which means not dress down, but dress up, so that you
Layer.
So there have been some restrictions on coming and going and what we could do. But even at that, it's been very relaxed days. No hurry to go get somewhere and do something. And sometimes we're just taking it easy. I mean, we're
most of the time.
Most of the time, we're in our son's the home that he's living in, that he's rented here. It's a nice home.
It's like
very
a villa.
Comfortable. Yeah, it's very comfortable. Plenty of places to be there. And so it's just a matter of, if nothing else, just sitting and doing nothing, which that is foreign for us. Point being, there's no anxiety. It's just very relaxed.
Well, I think too, the Spanish people are relaxed. I mean, nothing starts early in the morning. They have a minimum of 4 meals a day. They have first breakfast, second breakfast, first lunch, second lunch, and dinner. And dinner
and maybe
is like
something in
9
between.
o'clock.
And maybe something in between. So
So it's been different and lovely.
Yeah.
Lovely. So behind us, you can see, is the Mediterranean Sea.
This is actually the port of Andraxt, and the entrance to it. And then you see the little lighthouse marking where people would bring their boats into. But behind it, like she says, is the Mediterranean Sea.
And we are on the island of Mallorca, spelled Mallorca.
Unless you're from, I think, Britain, where there's a J in there instead of the L's.
Majorca.
Yeah.
Mallorca.
It's pronounced the same either way. So.
Anyway, we have just had such a delightful time here, and walked, and we'll just flash some of the pictures up there for you to be able to see.
Our son took us on a drive along the northwest coast of the island to some of the little towns that are there, and
By the sea, by the sea, by
Well-
the beautiful sea.
It's things that we've only seen in pictures and movies, and we were there. It was fun and very picturesque for sure.
So I realize that there's this huge yin yang for us. We went from working really hard as homesteaders on the farm where we never took a break to just retired and doing what we want. Yes, we are dealing with Jim's cancer, and he is dealing with it extremely well. We'll talk about that in just a moment. But just to be able to, I've always loved the Mediterranean. In the last 10 years, I guess I read a book about it, about all the different countries that are around the Mediterranean Sea, their food, their lifestyle, and then to be here, it makes me want to go home, write about it myself, and live that kind of a life, even though we're not going to be here.
Well, and a basic part of that life, like she mentioned, is the foods.
Oh, you guys, the food.
It's local. I mean, some of it may come a few miles, but it's usually from within the country or a nearby country, and it's fresh. And they have a lot of requirements on to keep the quality where it needs to be.
Yeah,
And so
way
it's
more
amazing.
requirements than the FDA has.
And the price here for food is less
Way
than
less.
the US.
So let me just give you an idea. The mandarin oranges are sweet and tender. The fruit, the broccoli is just tender. The cauliflower is tender. We go by fields of artichokes that are growing out. They grow almonds and olives on this.
I'm not a big olive lover, and the green ones that tend to be
I'll put a
little bit
picture of it on.
bitter.
They're not.
I don't like them, but here,
Oh,
fresh, they're good.
my word.
They're fantastic.
They just bring a little bowl. You know how they bring bread? Okay, we'll talk about bread in a minute.
Oh, they do bring bread.
But they bring you a little bowl of olives to eat at the table. Oh my goodness, you guys.
And olive oil galore.
Oh, you just pour it
It's
on
just-
everything, and it's been good.
The food experience has been wonderful.
Yeah, I mean, we never had to look out for bad food. It's just been amazing. So let's talk about your health for a minute.
Okay. 60 seconds.
He has been diligent about exercising every single day.
I will say this. Today, I thought I would be able to do more because I'd taken it ended up being a 2-day break, but I took a break from doing it every day, and I thought that would regather my strength, and what I found was it was harder, which is unusual.
He didn't really take a break. We walked 6 miles yesterday.
Well, I took
You took a strengthening break,
yeah,
which you should.
yeah. But, we were told this medication would take my energy away, and I'm having that sensation
A little
that
bit.
there's not as much.
It's been on board for a little over 2 weeks
Yeah.
now, so we might start to see. He's been great, and he's super faithful in what he's doing to keep himself healthy. We go back to Salt Lake on March 5th, and that's when he has his surgery on his nose. So anyway, that is a tiny bit of our Spain trip, and we're going to go back and enjoy it now. Bye.
Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.